What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Jason the X back with another review, and today I'm taking a look at the Jada Toys Mega Man series. We have Iceman, Mega Man, and Fireman. I gotta say, Jada Toys has been killing it this year with their Street Fighter line. We got to see these guys at San Diego Comic-Con, and they looked amazing when I saw them. I've always been a big fan of Mega Man. And you just got this classic design from the first game. And we got 3 characters. And while they look very interchangeable and parts can be mixed and matched a little bit as far as like molds, they're actually pretty different if you're looking. Like Mega Man's got kind of the medium legs. He's got different knee pads. These are all very unique, but they all follow a simple principle of an extra head, usually of the business head. There's a vanilla head of them doing nothing. Then there's one of them actually like engaged in an action. And then there's these nice little stands with the effects on them. So they all follow a similar pattern, just like kind of their Street Fighter line is. But these are very cool. And it's really nice to get some 1/12 scale Mega Man figures. So let's go ahead and start off this video by looking at Iceman. So starting off the review, we're looking at Iceman. Got some nice blue, white, silver. The facial expression on this one is particularly funny. But you know, he always blew the ice at you. So looking at his box real quick, you've got a nice little Mega Man. You got the energy over here. 13 plus on these. This is a collector's line. But some nice little artwork. Iceman on the side. You got some 8-bit artwork of our blue bomber over there. And on the back, just everyone that's available. Fireman, Iceman, Mega Man. This is all the same on every box. Get to see the effect. And, of course, we have, you know, some other ones coming along. Gutsman, Flash. We got Cuts. Yeah, I can't wait to see the rest of these guys. And I hope they don't stop. Once more, some 8-bit art over there. And as you can see, you've got kind of the ice blade here coming out, or the ice breath. I forget, I haven't played Mega Man 1 in a while. I actually have it on my Switch. I should probably play it. But anyway, moving on, let's take a look at the figure here. So you've got Iceman here. He looks pretty cool. Why does this look so dark? There we go. Might touch this up a little bit. But yeah, you've got the little fur around the hoodie here. A little close-up of his face, some big round eyes, the eyebrows up there. Little dots of gray on the belt. Nice pearlescent white on the hands and the legs. He does attract dirt quite a bit. I'm always afraid of scratching this guy. Now, most of these guys are going to be single-jointed just because they are very, very small. You got his tank on the back. You can kind of see right there. It looks like you could plug something in there. He's got a little pull tab on his hoodie here. But very cool figure. And he does come with an interchangeable head. So we'll put that one on. That's one you saw in the opening shot. Just a little bit mean. He's really gonna blow ice at you. I'm trying not to say something just really, really wrong. He does come with 2 sets of interchangeable hands. You have an open kind of sprawling hand and then like this kind of cupped hand. And that really does help with the ice effect that he comes with. You can change that out. Put those hands in. There you go. You can kind of get the effect of, you know, like, that's a sound effect. So that's a little bobbly there. And of course, you have the effect on that stand that we've been seeing with all of the Jada toys in the Street Fighter line. But mine, I've always had like varying quality control issues. This piece is a bit heavy, but it doesn't stay up very well. So the good news is, it's like you can put this thing down there. You can kind of get the effect. Well, you know, not if you go that way. So you can kind of get it up there. But man, the weight of this thing really takes it down. Some of these stands are really good, and some of them just ain't. And actually my one that I had with Ryu, it broke like immediately. There's a hair back there. That's got to go. I think it's one of mine. But yeah, you can get that going now. All of the figures are pretty much the same on articulation. You have a little ball joint on a hinge in the foot, so you can go back very, very far. You can see that joint there. Of course, you can twist on the peg as it goes into the foot. Single jointed knees, but the way that they're made, you can get a little bit, not really. It's 90 degrees, but also their legs are just so big. So you got some little skinny thighs here. We'll rotate on a peg there. As you can see, he's got 2 pegs in his legs, split about that far. Getting off camera a little bit here. Forward kick. These guys are, you know, surprisingly posable for just how small they are. You do have a ball joint in his waist. Get some pretty good articulation there. Rotating back and forth. Little tank. You got some hinges with a peg going into the shoulder, so you can go up about that far. Make full 360 on that peg. Peg going into the bicep, so it'll spin on there, just that single joint right there. But, you know, it does get pretty far considering the way they cut the elbow. So, you know, that's really good. And the heads are on a ball joint, but as you can see, he's got a lot going on up here with the hoodie and whatnot. So you can get a little bit, and be careful with this part. Like, it seems flexible, but you don't want to mess that up. And like I said, these guys are kind of small. Like, Iceman only comes in at about like 3 3/4 tall. So these are some smaller guys, but they are 1/12 scale in comparison to other figures. Like, take for instance, comparison here is to the Worthy Cap and the G.I. Joe Classified Snake Eyes. And next up we got Fireman, who's actually really cool. He's got some really cool fire effects. He comes with, of course, the other piece and everything, but he has this at the top. He doesn't come with any hands. Well, real quick before we get into that. Of course, you got the box, some nice artwork on the side. You got the flamethrowers, the flaming head here. Going around, same 8-bit Mega Man. I think they should have like done the characters over here in 8-bit. This should have been Fireman over here and here. Of course, same packaging, in the back. But looking at them, yeah, really cool. This translucent fire effect is interchangeable between heads. It's got a little bit of green energy on the back and on this back of his head, a little yellow arrow there. Very cool, very similar, but like I said, these guys are not like part sharing. You can see Iceman is smaller than Fireman. He only comes up to about like just the crown of his head, but his legs are longer, of course. The you know, the top arms might be interchangeable. Nope, because he actually has a line here for the color. So no, these guys are original pieces through and through. Now the flame effects will pop off. So you can see the flames the flamethrowers underneath. Like I say, he does come with the 2 for his hands, but you can also take his head and change it from this regular head to one that's giving you the side eye. You can pop the flame off of there and put it on top of his head. There you go. So he's giving some serious side eye there. Now, this can also be put onto the flamethrower if you want to do that. And you can take like the other flame effect and put it on his head if you like that. I don't like this. I like this other one just because it's flat, but they are interchangeable. It's the same size peg and everything. But you can pop that on his head. I like this one. This one fills out a lot better. And I like how they do the orange up to the yellow. Very nice job on the fire effects. So one's kind of blasting. One's kind of like just, I guess, ready to blast. It's kind of coming up a little bit. This one's being forced out. And then you have the fire effect itself. It's like a firewall comes out. Once again, that nice dark orange into the yellow. This stand, I will say, is a lot stronger and better than the other. Like I said, you're going to get varying tolerances on these stands. Just be ready for that. Oop. You can put that up there. Boom, he is blasting some fire. Same articulation that we found on Iceman. We've got the peg inside the foot, goes around, goes back and forth about yay far. Knees will give you 90 degrees. Forward, back. Can split about that much. Only that much Van Damnation. Almost there. Got a ball joint in the lower body. And this part down here is a little bit softer plastic, so you can move that around. These shoulder pieces, these pauldrons, they are connected inside of the chest, so they will rotate with the arms. So you can see they're connected right up here at the top. It goes out about that far. Got a peg going up into the shoulder, into the top of the arm, the bicep. Why can't I say that? Arms have been about that far. Like I said, no hands, but the flame effects will twist. Not that it matters. Got a ball jointed head with a hinge down at the bottom of the neck, so it goes forward about that far. It goes forward quite a bit. and back. So yeah, quite a bit of articulation on these guys. Now Fireman, as you saw, did stand a little bit taller than Iceman. With his flame effect, he is about 5 1/4 inches tall, so it's probably the tallest out of the bunch, but very cool fire effects. These guys are really good. Jada Toys is killing it, and this is just, I almost wonder what they're going to handle next, because they really nailed it with the Street Fighter and these Mega Man figures. But let's take a look at the star of the show next. And lastly, we are taking a look at Mega Man, and I love this figure. Like I said, big fan of the Mega Man series, so love to get him. Got that nice pearlescent finish on him. And we kind of saw that, you know, on Fireman 2. But man, just look at those boots. I love this blue that's used into the lighter blue. Very nice. He might have some little, like, damage on him because he's been kind of traveling. I think he got that just in my bag. This little piece here. But you got the happy face. You got the blue. You got the red inside of the helmet. Some little black lines over there. The arms look good. Now, the arms, these could be reused for Iceman. I keep wanting to find reuse in this line, and I'm not finding it. These are different. These are different than Mega Man. So, Jada Toys did not skimp. So, along with Mega Man, you do get an extra head, where he's kind of, you know, this is the, you know, like we're seeing on the box art over there. He is ready to do some business, ready to blast you. He does come with 2 sets of hands. You got the fists on him, of course, and you have like a small little kind of cupping hand here. And you have a widespread hand. Now, these could be interchangeable to like hold the Mega Buster, because also he comes with a Mega Buster that is interchangeable. You got some yellow on the Buster itself, some red down in the cannon. And how this works is you can just pop the arm off here and put that Buster on any arm. I usually put mine on the right arm, but I'm trying something different here. So there you go. Does have a little flex point. Now, what I'm curious, and I hate I didn't do this beforehand, is Fireman's interchangeable. Now, Fireman was kind of the hard one to find, so we're going to take a risk here. Let's see if this pops off. It does. Oh, I'm so glad I didn't just break this toy on camera. I can't believe I didn't try that. I think I was thinking it in my head and I didn't do it. So you can actually put this. Will this work for Mega Man? It will. So there you go. Some parts changing, some interchangeableness. I feel like that peg is a little bit bigger. Nah, they look about right. So if you need to do that, to do some interchangeability with other characters, it is possible. I am going to put this back on here. Hang on. So very cool that we can do that. And we've got Mega Man with his Buster. And he also does come with an energy effect on that stand. My stand is able to hold this up fairly well. Still a little bit looser up here, but it's not, actually, it's not that bad. I won't even say that. It works. So you got the little energy effect coming off there. So you can, I tried to make the noise. Wasn't very good, I know. I tried. And we can pop that head off. Go ahead and give him the business head there, because he's about to do some mega busting. So same articulation that we've seen on every other figure. Got the peg inside the foot, goes back and forth. I really love this pearlescent blue, if I haven't said that. Single jointed legs, but if you really get it up in there, you can get to that 90 degree, maybe a little bit past 90. A little bit past 90. Forward, back. Got the 2 pegs. He can Van Daminate. Oh, that is, ladies and gentlemen, we have full Van Damination. Look at that. The other guys couldn't do that. I tried. Wait a minute. Come on. You can do this. You can do this. I feel like I'm forcing it. It's not as natural with Mega Man. So, but he can do it. You got a ball joint in the lower torso and one up in the upper torso. I think I made a mistake on Fireman too. I think he has, yeah, he's got a ball joint in the upper torso as well too. So, yeah, same articulation. Iceman only has it, but he's got the little belly. You know, hey, he's working on himself. Got joints at the bottom and at the top of the neck. So you can Wow, look at that. Like he can look all the way down. Goes back pretty far. Yeah, he can look up pretty well. Peg inside of the chest, 360 on that. Goes out about that far. Single jointed elbows. The arms, the hands, I think I've been missing that. All the hands on these characters do go horizontally, but you're not going to get a lot just because of how deep the ball part of this goes into the wrists. But it is capable. But most of them, well, all of them that have hands, they are hinged horizontally. So yeah, just keep that in mind. But yeah, very cool set of figs. And Mega Man, he is probably the mid-sized version of all of them. Let's go ahead and get a look at how tall he is. Mega Man comes in at about 4 3/8 inches, making him the middle one of the crew. And of course, let's do a little comparison with Worthy Cap and Snake Eyes from G.I. Joe Classified. I think this works. I feel like this is the size that Mega Man should be. And I'm very happy with Jada Toys right now. And because I keep talking about Jada Toys, here we are with the Ryu and Chun-Li from that line. It's been a good year for these guys. I can't wait to see what else they're coming out with. And there you go, guys. I've been picking these guys up from, I picked one up from Amazon, one from a local place called Kimsar Collectives, or Kismar Collectibles in Garland. Yeah, these are really good toys. Loving what Jada Toys is doing. And of course, I love me some Mega Man. Fairly cheap as well. So I'd go ahead and snatch these guys up. I know they're starting to pop up at Target, so keep your eyes out. Anyway, guys, I am Jason the X. That is my review. If you liked it, please give it a like. Subscribe to the channel for more of the things we do here at SCNS Live. Until next time, guys, I will catch you later.